Dream Team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with the don'ts of visiting German Christmas markets by Wolters World. We've seen a lot of dudes and try this and try that, and these are the best Christmas markets. But now we get to see the don'ts of visiting. But before we dive in, make sure you dive into that subscribe button, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Human, I talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got?
Merry Christmas, fellow travelers, or Fröhliche Weihnachten. Today we're in Ode, and today we're having a great time drinking Glühwein, having bratwurst, all kinds of good stuff that you do at the Christmas markets. But today we're going to talk about the things you don't do when you come to Christmas markets here in Germany. Well, first off, don't forget to pick up some Glühwein when you're going around. This stuff's awesome. But my first don't for you with Christmas markets in Germany is don't come here too early. When I say that is, you know, in the U.S., the stuff goes up in Walmart in September for Christmas things.
Yeah.
Here in Germany, the Christmas markets don't start until the first Sunday in Advent. So think about it this way. Probably the 1st of December or maybe the last weekend in November is when they open up. So don't think you're going to come here on Thanksgiving break and go have a Christmas market stuff, because they might not be open yet. So that's my first don't for you. Don't come here too early. But my second thing is, don't come too late. Because if you come too late, you think, oh, we're going to go for a Christmas vacation in Germany and have the Christmas markets on Christmas Day. You don't have that here. For example, here in Ode, they're stopping on the 22nd. If you go to Quellenberg, which is right by here, which is a cute town to go to Christmas markets, their last day is the 21st. But you might say, well, what about big cities like Berlin? Even those might close on the 23rd. Because remember, the 24th, 25th, and 26th are all holidays in Germany. And after the 26th, the second day of Christmas, it's not Christmas anymore. So all these markets go away. So you want to make sure you...
It says some major cities will have Christmas markets that last a bit after Christmas, but that is not normal for all of Germany. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect you, because Christmas is... I expect 21st, 22nd, 23rd. That sounds like reasonable. Like all the way leading up until Christmas, there's German Christmas. But once it hits 24, 20, yeah, know what I'm saying? That would make sense for the Christmas markets to start shutting down and everything. And I definitely wouldn't expect to be able to go to one after Christmas. But it says some major cities do have them a little bit after, but I can understand what he's saying.
It's the second day of Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore. So all these markets go away. So you want to make sure you come basically on the 1st of December through like the 23rd of December. You should be okay. Now, having said that, if you're in a bigger city that has lots of international travelers like Hanover or Frankfurt, you probably will be able to find some Christmas market stuff after Christmas, but it's very unlikely. So make sure you don't come too early, but also don't come too late, okay? Now, you remember how I said don't forget your Glühwein when you come here? But one thing you should know is if you don't drink alcohol, you don't have to get Glühwein. There's other things out there. You can get Kinderpunsch, which is kids punch, or hot chocolate. They have that. But if you don't like the Glühwein, there's also other hot drinks you might have. You have Eierlikör, which is like eggnog, like hot eggnog with alcohol in it. Or there's the Feuerzingerbülle, which is like the fire tongue, where sometimes they'll light they'll light a sugar cube on fire and put it in there. So you do have other options. But the don't for all of those, whether it's Eierlikör, Glühwein, or Kinderpunsch, is if you get a cup like this, don't forget the Pfand. The Pfand in Germany is a deposit. So this here was €3 for the wine, but then another $2.50 I had to give them for the cup. Now the thing is, don't forget to take the Pfand back. Don't forget to take the cup back, because when you do, you get your €2 or €3 back, and those Pfands can add up. So for example, last year we were in Munich for Christmas. It was €5 per cup. This one here was $2.50 in a smaller town. So it will add up if you're not sure how many you're buying. And so just have a heads up for that. Now, another don't I have for you is don't feel like you have to take it back, because this does make a really cute souvenir. Like it has Ode on it. You know, my mom and I probably have 30 of these each from different places around Germany. So it can make a cool souvenir when you're here, but don't forget there's the Pfand to go along with this, okay?
Yeah, if you want your money back, take the cup back. Or if you want the extra money that you pay, take the cup back. If you want to keep the cup, then don't worry about taking it back. Just keep it. And I like that. I like that you kind of pay up front, and then if you do want your money back, you take your cup back. But if you want to keep the cup, you already paid for it. I like that.
Souvenir when you're here, but don't forget there's the Pfand to go along with this, okay? Now, my next don't for you is Don't count calories when you come to the Christmas markets. Look, there's so much good things to eat and drink when you're here. Yes, the glühwein, yes, the eierlikör, and all these awesome things they have. But also there's the food, like the bratwurst, not just small bratwurst, but half-meter bratwurst. They have those things. You get kalkbalken and schmalzkuchen, these little fried dough things, and the nuts, and all kinds of gingerbread, and oh my God, there's so many good things to eat at the Christmas markets. So I just tell you right now, don't count calories, just go and enjoy, because that's one of the things you really like. Now, another thing is, one of the great things about having this glühwein and being outside and enjoying the chilly weather here is you get to go out and meet some of the Germans. And my next don't for you is you're going to see all these little tables like this around. See the guys sitting there having his glühwein and stuff like that? Yeah. If you're going to be at those, one thing, don't hog the table. Share it. This is one of the great times of the years where the Germans are all outside, they're all happy, all talking, and that's a great time to meet locals, is at the Christmas market, because they come and they stand with you and you drink your glühwein together, and it's a really great thing. So don't hog that table. Use that chance to talk to the Germans, and don't be scared to talk to them. You'll be surprised how many speak, not just a little. Yeah, no, hello, see how nice the Germans are? They come and talk. Wir sind nett. Tschüss. Frohe Weihnachten. See, the Germans are just fantastic at the Christmas markets. So you go there, you get to meet them, and they have all these things. So don't miss that opportunity, because that's one of my favorite parts of coming to the Christmas markets is meeting the Germans when they're out here.
And that was such perfect timing for him to bring that point up. And then right then you got the woman who just approaching them so nicely. And I'm sure she's just saying hello and like, I like the hat. He's little Santa hat. But yeah, it's just nice. So don't be hogging the tables, trying to be over there by yourself. Know what I'm saying? Socialize with the locals. Have a good time. A lot of speak more than one language. They not like us Americans where most of us only speak English. You know that? A lot of speak more than one language, and a lot of them do speak English. So listen to Wolters. He helping you out right now.
That opportunity, because that's one of my favorite parts of coming to the Christmas markets is meeting the Germans when they're out here. So my next don't for you is don't feel like you have to buy everything you see. Look, there's all kinds of cute things you're going to see, from Christmas orders to Christmas decorations to toys to wooden stuff. There's so many fun things to buy, and you're going to want to buy when you do come to the Christmas markets, but don't buy everything, okay? You can't fit it all in your suitcase. Take your time, explore, spend a couple days at the same markets and kind of stuff, and then really figure out what you really want to buy, because it's so easy to go overboard. Like my wife says my mom and I have a problem because we just keep buying Christmas ornaments. Like we have like 3 Christmas trees worth of ornaments that we got from like Christmas markets here. So don't buy everything you see. Another don't I have for you is when you see the Christmas heart, you see the hearts back there, the gingerbread hearts. Yeah. When you see those, don't eat those. Don't eat those, okay? The thing is, they're gingerbread and you can eat them, but they're usually not the tastiest one. Buy the smaller cookie versions of them. Those are way tastier if you just get cookie gingerbread, because there's a big heart one.
Those cookies do look so freaking good right now. I would literally just rip into one of those cookies right now. Oh my gosh.
Cookie versions of them. Those are way tastier if you just get cookie gingerbread, because there's big heart ones. I've never been a big fan of those. You can eat them, but they're not the tastiest. Now the next don't I have for you is kind of one of the reasons why we're here at Vinegar Oda. Look how pretty this market is. We're in a small town, and I would say is don't feel like you have to stay in the big cities to enjoy the Christmas markets in Germany. Go and check out some of the smaller towns, because they have some of the cutest markets you're really going to enjoy, so get out and enjoy them. And I will say though, another don't I have for you is don't forget to dress the part. Make sure you have your hat and your jacket and stuff like that, because you're going to be outside so much that it does get cold. Even if it's just above freezing or like 40 degrees or 5 Celsius or whatever, if you're outside for 3 to 4 hours, you do get quite chilly. So make sure.
40 Fahrenheit? Oh, yeah. I'm just not built to be out in that weather for long. I'm built out to be outside for maybe about 5 minutes in that kind of cold. Anything longer than 5 minutes, I need to be inside in some heat, because 40, yeah, I don't know if I can do the Christmas markets if it's that cold.
5 Celsius or whatever. If you're outside for 3 or 4 hours, you do get quite chilly. So make sure you have your gloves, your hat, all these kind of stuff to keep warm. Always take good gloves and good walking shoes, or good warm walking shoes when you are going to Christmas markets. It will pay off in the long run, believe me. The thing is, it's okay if you're not going to be staying in a smaller town like Vennegoda. What's cool is you can do day trips from the bigger cities to go to some of these smaller town markets. You know, if you're in Munich, head to Regensburg or Bamberg or Nuremberg. Nuremberg's famous for its Christmas market as a day trip. Or if you're in Berlin, you can go out to Potsdam and see something there. If you're in Frankfurt, go down to Heidelberg. There's all kinds of small towns you can go to, so don't think it's bad to take a day trip just to go to Christmas markets, because some of them really are worth it. Now, my last don't for you, if you're going to be coming to the Christmas markets in Germany, is don't forget to bring some cash. Look, a lot of these places, it's a homemade person making the bread or doing the Glühwein or the sausages or whatever. They're not taking credit cards most of the time, so you're going to need cash. So don't forget to hit up that ATM before you come here, so you can go and enjoy the Glühwein and the Schmalzkuchen and the Bratwurst, or go pick up a little treat or something like that. Because it really is a cash-based society, a cash-based Christmas society, I'd say. But I will say, if you're going to go one of these stands that has like nicer stuff, like more expensive gifts, they probably will take credit cards, so you'll be okay there. But in general, when you're going to go get your Glühwein and stuff like that, cash is definitely king at the Christmas markets. Anyway, I hope that helped you get better prepared for going to the Christmas markets here in Germany. If you want to learn more, like the 5 things you really should eat when you come here, or advice for visiting Germany at Christmas, or traveling the world at Christmas, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions, and we wish you a very fröhliche Weihnachten from here in Vennegoda, Germany. Bye!
I really like his videos. Walter is so dope. He's such a cool guy. But that's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon are all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.